Hey, we're here. We're live. We made it. All right, it is me, Gray. We're playing games and such tonight. It's a Tuesday even. Who would have thought a Tuesday stream would happen in this day and age? Did we do one last week? Wait, I'm trying to remember the last time we did a Tuesday stream. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Lawless says, this would be a great time for you to own a lab coat. So here's the thing, Lala. Well, first of all, I don't know if I have lab coat money on hand at the moment, unfortunately. And secondly, like, I did think about this, but I feel like YouTube would be like crazy strict about even like potentially maybe impersonating a doctor. For some reason, about 5 years ago, they started getting real particular about people acting whether like they're doctors and stuff on this website. Lala says, "You think I can remember what happened a week ago?" I'm Lala. You're supposed to be Lala. You're. They sell lab coats for wait, really? $10? I could almost swing $10. I assumed it was like $100 and like a doctor's license or something to get a lab coat. So look into that. It could be fun. Third shift, you can borrow mine. Thanks, shirt. Third shift. Oh wait, this is Hey, I don't. I'm worried. I'm gonna say your name wrong. Was it? It looks like it said it's John Henry. I don't know if it's pronounced differently than it looks. Like if you're, that was all just like your first name, right? But Lala, what do you mean you can't remember what happened last week? You've remembered every mistake I've ever made in my life, and you can't remember a stream we did or not. Oh well. Excuse me. But yes, so third shift, in case you couldn't guess, might be the person. That's right, you got it. Okay, cool. I was looking at it and I was like, I think that's how it's pronounced. But if that's your name, that's a freaking awesome name, by the way. I mean, I'm a sucker for folk tales, and John Henry's a classic folk tale. Also, a great Johnny Cash song. That's because I remember important stuff. Oh, that's so mean. It hurts. It hurts deeply. Anyway, we are playing a game called Third Shift. And so you might be able to guess who might be involved with that particular game here in the chat tonight. But yeah, it's so I believe from my understanding this is just the demo of I think it's like just the first night if I was reading the info correctly. Whoa. Holy crap, Lunar, thank you. Jeebus. Well, freak, I guess I'm gonna have to get a lab coat. Lala, I'm gonna fight you. Holy crap. Well, now my feelings are mixed because I'm angry at Lala, but holy crap, Lunar, that was super nice of you. Yeah, freak, I'll get a lab coat. I'll get whatever you want me to get, I guess. You just doubled my stream fund for the month, so thank you very much for that. Thank you, it's really nice. Speaking of remembering important stuff, wow, big money. Yeah, geez, thank you, Lunar. But yeah, anyway, what was I saying? Right, so I think the demo just covers just like a portion of the game, which, anyway, I guess we could actually maybe move on over to... Look at this. There's definitely going to be a game here. I didn't forget how to get that set up, I promise. Oh boy, hold on. I wanted to start up the game, like fully open it, like once we had the stream going, because got a pretty cool little intro here. Pretty good production values, I gotta say. Also, there's a photosensitive seizure warning, so avert your eyes. It's pretty cool. Got some sick music to it. I don't know. I like a good intro sequence. I feel like you can tell a lot about a game by the amount of work they put into the opening credits. And so, like, when I started up the game earlier to make sure it all worked, I was like, man, this somebody was cooking when they did that one. And also is obviously a demo, so it's not like the final product. But yeah, third shift. Yeah. It's also, I don't know if we have a way to like adjust settings like once you actually get into the game. But I don't know. That's good. Ooh. There you go. Yeah, story mode and survival mode. So I think... Well, it says you're doing great, buddy. Thanks, Lala. Yes, I believe so. Story mode only goes through 8 a.m. or something like that, if I remember right. Like 8 a.m. probably the first night. Survival mode, I don't know if it's just like an infinite length or just like as many nights as you want, like no progression of the story or something. Yeah, I don't know. It looked pretty cool. And I'm guessing these must have been like the big ticket Kickstarters. I was a small ticket Kickstarter. I think I can't remember how much I backed this for, but it looked super cool. I was just browsing Kickstarter, as I do sometimes when I want to find cool things. And I was like, this looks like a cool thing. And I backed it. But anyway, so I think the plan, essentially, is we're just going to play through story mode. We're just going to see... We're going to kind of just see what's going on. And this seems to be kind of like a Five Nights at Freddy's inspired situation, which I also was super into. I also am just realizing I have to play this on a dadgum keyboard, probably. Which, I love the keyboard. We all know this. Okay. Fix my camera. There we go. Then fix that. And fix this. And we're here. It says, do you use your real name for Kickstarter since it looks like a fake name anyway? Quiet, Lola. I actually can't remember. Because I back quite a few video games. Like, I go through phases of Kickstarter. Like, I'll back a bunch of games sometimes. And I think I've used like 5 or 6 different names, I think, throughout my Kickstarter backing history. And so, like, even I don't know for sure what games I've backed and what they're gonna list me as. Can do spooky lighting. We can do spooky lighting. Spooky mode engaged. I ask because I'm not sure if you've turned off your lights or not. Thanks, Lola. Lola, if you weren't here, I don't know how we would run anything. But anyway, yeah, I guess we'll just go ahead and get into this. Lola says lol. Story mode, new game.
Welcome to your orientation for your new role as lead pharmacist at Everyday Remedies.
Pretty impressive work, honestly.
If you feel you are in danger, Everyday Remedies has graciously provided you with shock weapons located at your windows.
I think this might be the trailer they used on Kickstarter.
Take a breath, get your pills, watch your back, and you'll be fine.
Like, it's pretty... Unite behind science. Guys, science never fails. It's true. I'm curious if this is like relevant to the game, or if this is purely just kind of like science babble for the opening, or if like this is like stuff that I need to like be like freeze framing and studying and checking the like adjusting contrast and all that. Like I don't know how crazy in depth the lore is supposed to be with this game. It feels like it's listing a lot of really important sounding things.
We're always watching.
Third shift playtest. Did you know Sycorex Pharmaceuticals acquired several pharmacies around the world, including Everyday Remedies, was sooner named Sycorex Everyday Remedies Pharmaceuticals. It was not long before it became the world's leading pharmaceutical research and technology company. As we all know, nothing bad ever happens when we have supermassive pharmaceutical companies. This has always worked out for the betterment of humanity, both real life and fictional. So, I'm sure this will be fine. Ooh. There's off some spooky lights. I laugh, but I also used a bunch of names as well. Refrigerator camera. Oh yeah, so I think we're just like directly into it. I think the game mentioned that there's like not really a teaching time. You're just immediately in the game. And yes, I mean, you can definitely... Hey, there's the spooky closet from the thumbnail. That'll be fine. You can definitely see the FNAF inspiration. Oh, thank goodness we got energy drinks. I can't drink energy drinks anymore, though. They're death to my... Actually, are you supposed to be able to store those in the same fridges you have I feel like that's like a big no-no, isn't it? Having like medicine in the same like fridge as your snacks. I swear they have rules about that. Power happens. Cameras. So, first of all, power is negative 16%. That negative 17%. This doesn't bode well for us. Spectral great. This is Gregorius. Hey, Gregorius. Someone I can't find your sound. Alright, well... that was... You know, I thought night one might be kind of a bit gentler. I wasn't ready for that. Okay, so I guess we better, hold on, we'll try that again. Nice.
Orientation for your new role as lead pharmacist at Everyday Remedies.
Is there a way to skip?
If you feel you are in danger, Everyday Remedies has graciously provided you with shock weapons located at your windows.
We might be watching this again. That doesn't bode well either.
Got your pills.
Ouch, flashbang. Yeah, there was a seizure warning on this one. Which, I could be wrong, but isn't like white and red flashing together like one of the most like seizure-inducing combinations? I could be wrong about that. Gray's gonna be like that It's Always Sunny meme. Oh, but yeah, Gregorius, we did change the channel to Spectral Gray, because we're focusing more on horror games these past few months. And also, where's the fun in consistently using the same channel? That's like for people who want to be reliable and grow on YouTube. You can hold down left click. Fast forward. I see. That does go a little faster.
We're always watching.
Okay, that did speed it up a little. But oh, I like that the backgrounds change. That's a nice little touch. Was this originally made art? Like original art? Or was this generated? I mean, the text looks good, so I assume it's real proper art, but I don't know. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna not die this time. Versus our rebranding. No wonder, no more FF14 stream. Yeah, we're done with 14 for the meantime. I can't click on anything. Uh-oh. We may have found a bug? I can't... I know can click. The 14 made a mad, so he's taking a break. Feels like proper art, but who knows? Looks like a glitch. That's not... hold on. We'll just, let's try to restart that, see if that'll... Okay, so, I guess third shift, you can take note of that, for what... I don't know if maybe fast forwarding caused the glitch. I'll,
Here orientation for your new role as lead pharmacist at Everyday Remedies. If you feel you are in danger, Everyday Remedies has graciously provided you with shock weapons
hold on.
located at your windows.
Let me try my other mouse just in case.
Settle in, take a breath, get your pills, watch your back, and you'll be fine.
Might have... Well, no, I was able to click in the menu. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like I can fast forward this again, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Yeah, to finish my thought, the loading screen says Gregorius. It's fine. Don't worry, guys. I was gonna say, so FF14, I may come back to FF14 sometime. I needed a break, because Lala's kind of right. I was getting super grumpled with some of the story developments. I was taking it personally when perhaps I shouldn't have. Third shift could be I'm on it, we'll fix it. Yeah, I mean, well, that's the point of the play test, right?
Remember,
Is
we're always watching.
the whole point of, you know, a game demo is to see what works well and maybe what needs tweaking. I do like the variety of loading screens. Like that's like a nice like old school kind of thing. You don't see that as often anymore. I like it. One of the responsibilities of pharmacists is to monitor for dangerous interactions between your individual medications and even the interaction between the foods you may eat and the medications you're taking. This is actually fascinatingly true. Well, I mean, it's obviously true. But it's been something I've been having to pay a lot more attention to recently because I've started... I'm entering the final phase of my gym bro ascension, I guess. And I've started, like, considering supplements to enhance my gains. Okay, good. It's working now. Okay. Please verify temp. Okay. I think that's fine. It's got cameras. Some of them are locked, which I don't know what that's about. Medications. Okay, defenses. L shock, R shock, music. Okay, so something is lighting up. I'm gonna... music? Oh, that's some comfy music. Oh. Oh! Is that... Oh. I'm doing good. Okay, so there's things to click. That makes sense. Gotta make sure the temperature stays good. Okay, I would like to stop that. Defense. Nope, that just is that way now. Okay, that's probably fine. Dark over on that side. Click the unlocks. Nice. Okay. It's interesting. I can't see in those cameras. Ooh, that's probably fine. We'll pretend that's fine. It's kind of just like you gotta find the clickies. Get priority to the medications and cameras alerts. That makes sense. Rory says, I like this one. It's kind of cool. Like, it's obviously, obviously inspired by FNAF, which was a great game. And I haven't actually played the original FNAF since it came out. No, like 2016. That was recent. 37. Oh, that's... So I want to make sure that's not... How do I... The temperature's raising, but how do I fix that? Ooh. I don't know, it's something about, like, the... well, I would... Left? Oops. That doesn't seem to be working as well as I would like. Is it... Okay.
Just checking in. Still holding up? Good. You'll need to continue tending to your tasks while we speak. They won't complete themselves, you know. Now, for something important, listen carefully.
No.
8,
What?
1, 7. Enter now into your company-provided telephone on your desk. And remember, your power is running and your tasks are awaiting. You may want to get this call over sooner rather than later. Tick-tock.
I was super not listening to that. Tap the telephone, dial the code. Oh, do I have to, like... Oh. I super was not listening to that code she gave me. That'll probably be fine. I'm gonna... Oh. We'll probably just take the L on that phone call. I might not be able to take the L on that phone call. It might be there forever. I super was not listening to that. That's where you can hit those. Well, the phone's probably not important. I'm sure that's not relevant to what we're doing. I'm a pharmacist. I'm not supposed to take the phone calls. Oh, that's normal sound. That's fine. That's fine. So fine. That's getting pretty toasty for some reason. Use music for the guy in the closet. Oh, that's a good point. I forgot my music button. Oh, that does work for that guy. The window closed too, I think. Interesting. Okay. Good to know. Thank you. This is why we cheat and ask the dev for help. You type in the right codes using your keypad given to you by the phone call to progress the night. Uh-oh. Is there a way to re-listen to that phone call? Because I heard the numbers come in, I was like, oh, that's going to be important, but it immediately left my brain. Yeah, because I have been stuck at 2 a.m., haven't I? I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to be doing. We're probably going to take the L on this night as well, but we're learning. That's what happens. Gregorius is alright playing stream in the background. Thanks, Gregorius. Hope you're doing good and well. Okay, so your music. Somebody needs to get zappled some days. I think when I zappled the right, that seemed to make the lights come back. That's fine. That's normal. Why wouldn't that be normal? Does that say smile? I mean, at some point we're gonna have to, like, let some of these fail just to see what kills us and where. I'm guessing... Is it intentional that we can only see through a couple of the cameras, or is that just, like, because it's a demo and, like, we just, like, don't have the full range of stuff yet? Doors are burning through your power. Try 817. That's probably fine. Ooh, snazzy. Did you make all the, like, did you get original music for this game, or where did you get the music? Oh. I had the doors closed. I didn't... Okay, that's not really well indicated, I guess, because, like, the lights stay lit no matter what. That's why the window is shuttered. Okay. It seems like the music calms down the red glow. I'm not sure if that's accurate. Did I... Ooh, wait. Hold on. That's... Oh, so those are flashing through. That's interesting. Okay, I'm probably gonna die. But... Who are you? Okay. I made the music myself. Nice. Power's at 15%. You have a door close to your left and that's burning through your power. Yeah. The door... Yeah. I hope you not scream really loud. I would never, Gregorius. What are you talking about? I would never scare you. That'd be so mean of me.
Welcome to your orientation for your new role as lead pharmacist at Everyday Remedies.
Great, 2016 was 9 years ago. That's not true, Lala. Don't post lies in chat.
If you feel you are in danger, Everyday Remedies has graciously provided you with shock weapons.
Oh, hey, the fast forward's working again. Cool.
Settle in, take a breath, got your pills, watch your back, and you'll be fine.
This is pretty involved for like a night one. Is this gonna be a kind of game where like it's the same mechanics every night, but they just get like progressively more intense? Or are we gonna have all kinds of problems?
Remember, we're always watching.
Oop. Let's see if we broke my mouse by fast forwarding. Maybe the just needs a second to load. Okay. Just curious, so third shift, how it's one night currently, survive 12 to 8 through the night. That's a grace you. You always have all kinds of problems. Sorry, gotcha. I feel like the loading screen came in at the same time regardless of fast forward, but that could just be me. I'm just out of curiosity, how long have you been working on this? Like, how long have you been developing this game so far, third shift? Or John Henry? Because I think I saw... Because, like, at least on your YouTube channel, I saw that you've at least had this stuff up in the last, like, it's been, like, last, like, 3 4 months, maybe? Why is it up? Oh. I don't think there's an up. I didn't even notice the up button. I wonder how many problems have been coming from there. Well, I think okay, so I think if you try to fast forward, it seems to break the mouse inside the actual game. The menu still works, interestingly enough. I wonder if no, yeah. Okay. Alright, well, that's good to know. So I think if we fast forward, then we seem to break the mouse. Maybe that's what's happening. Unclear, but... Smo says, hi, late. Smo, I can't believe you're late. The party... The reason I've been playing so bad is because you weren't here to believe in me. Smo, how could you? That glitch again. I think you need to return to main menu to avoid that glitch. Or it may be the fast forwarding too late. I don't know. Well, I'll, Oops. And we'll see. I won't try to fast forward this time. I'm not sure. Smo says my bad. Can't. Come on, Smo. How could you? Also, how are you doing? I hope you had a great Tuesday. You know, they say Tuesday is the most important day of the week. If you can survive Tuesday, you can survive anything. That's science. Love shouldn't hurt. Actually, what is everybody up to right now? Smo says it's been a Tuesday. That's good. I'm glad you're Tuesdaying it up. Is that what they say? I mean, yeah. Look, since I'm playing a game about super medically sciencey stuff, you have to believe me. It's almost as good as if I was wearing a lab coat. I mean, actually, I think if I remember right, I think from that little blurb that John Henry gave me, I believe third shift / John Henry, you are a pharmacist, right? You're like it's like you're uniquely qualified for understanding the intricacies of such things as that. Which, I mean, that does mean, in fact, that I believe we could say the third shift is, in fact, 100% medically accurate. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Okay, now it's working. That is up. Oh, I don't like that. How did I not know the up button was there? How many times was that going to kill me? 36. It's like there's no way to turn the computer off, so I'm guessing the computer of its own doesn't probably kill too much battery. But I'm guessing like looking in the cameras, probably opening up the different tabs takes memory. Closing the doors for sure takes memory. I'm guessing red? I'm guessing red is closed, green is open. It's like Dr. Mario. Graduated just last year. This is a sci-fi game though. No, you gotta use clickbait. You gotta be. This game was developed with medical professionalism. Actually, you probably don't want to say that, even if that's kind of true. But I played some BG3 with my husband this morning. He doesn't just watch White Heathen zoned out for a bit until you started streaming. Lala, I appreciate that you're here. Your day is always so jam-packed, and yet you make time for these streams. Really, you're the hero that we needed. Sorry, I keep coughing. I've been fine all day, but then of course when I start streaming, like my throat is like, yeah, we got all this stuff in us we need to get out of us. That's fine. That's fine. Gotta say, I always envisioned pharmacies as being a bit more clean and less dingy, but, you know, maybe it's going through hard times. 37. I assume I just need to make sure the temperature matches. I don't know for sure, but so far that hasn't killed me yet, so... Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I don't think that kills battery to look around, I assume. What's gonna come from above? What do I do about that? That's fine, I guess. Ah. Pills. I like to imagine that I'm eating all of those pills to get rid of them. It just feels like the safest way to deal with it, you know? Yellow. I hate that I look up now. I don't love that I know this about this. Lots of my days are wild. Some days I sit on the couch all day, other days I hit the computer all day, some days I do half and half. Jeez. It's probably fine. Oh, we made it to 2 a.m. again.
Still holding up?
Yeah.
You'll need to continue tending to your tasks while we speak. They won't complete themselves, you know.
It's true.
Now, for something important, listen carefully. 8, 1, 7. Enter it now into your company-provided telephone on your desk. And remember, your power is running and your tasks are waiting. You may want to get this call over sooner rather than later. Tick-tock.
Oh, I get it. The green is left, red is the other side. That's what I mean. I thought it was like they closed both of them, but it doesn't do that. It's not that way. Oh, we're just gonna leave you closed for a second. I heard 817. I'm gonna deal with that too. Are you gone yet? Nope, why would you be gone? Is that just there forever? I left shock. Aha. I can be taught. Also, I really like this tune, by the way. Third shift says, got it. We're doing it. It's weird that these, like, flash up even when... I mean, I guess it kind of lets you know that, excellent, we did it. The game is proud of us. Medications. Oh, that's a lot of flashing text that lasts for a while. That flashes for a while. It's fine. I'm gonna play some music. He's getting grumpy. I think I'm doing better this time. I'm at 75% 2 a.m., so that's a bit more on pace with what I would want in order to survive till 8 a.m., I think. Lock all those up. I don't know who's in there. Actually, maybe there was... I guess I just need to wait till there's actually eyes glowing, maybe. Maybe that was a waste of music. Hey, what are you doing? How do I close you? Defenses. It's probably fine. I'm sure that vent is the way it is for all kinds of fun reasons that are good for me. I mean, this really isn't so bad. It's just that I didn't know what I was doing before. But now I'm a genius. So now I can survive forever. Oh, what do I do about that? Did I flash him? I flashed him. Okay, there was a flash button. Also, nobody take that out of context. It's probably fine. Yay. Is there a reason to close that door? I feel like if I just shock him, I don't need to close the door ever, right? Am I crazy? Ooh. Lol, this is, I'm a genius, famous last words. I flashed him. Lol, I said don't take it out of context. What is it with you and listening to the opposite of what I say? Now hurry up and remember what I did last Tuesday. I asked a while ago. Stop remembering the things I don't want you to remember. Yeesh. Third shift says exactly. I get it. I bet I could just ignore the pills. I mean, what are the pills gonna do to me? They're just harmless pills. I bet that's also a false flag. I'm running out of power faster than I like for what the time is. But maybe we'll be okay. I'm guessing we'll get another phone call at 4 a.m.? Maybe? Ooh, something's wrong. Something's amiss. Oh wait, no, that's the good sound, maybe.
4 a.m. Halfway through. Still standing? Good. It's getting busier, isn't it? More to juggle. More to lose. But you can handle it, can't you?
Quiet.
Time is slipping. Your power dwindles. Your tasks multiply. And the night? Oh, it's far from over.
Quiet.
Here's what you need to move forward. 0, 8, 3. Enter it into your telephone now.
You have to wait for her to finish talking. At least it's only 3 digits. I can do that. If it was like a full 7-digit phone number, I'd be in trouble. I haven't had to memorize a full phone number in decades. Is it a different song every time? That's actually kind of sick. For some reason, I'm feeling really paranoid. It's probably fine. The haunted trip hop is a sign that you're winning. Oh my gosh. It's fine. It's fine. Yep. Okay. Everything's normal. Yep, that's fine. Oh, yeah, everything's doing so good, actually, maybe. I think we're ahead on power as long as things don't get worse. As long as it gets easier from here, we're fine. The doors will protect you. Gotcha. Doors are a lot of power just like the shock, so use them as a last option. 7-digit code, that's an interesting idea. I mean, if it was I don't know, because if it's like a telephone, you're putting in a phone number. But that'd be a lot. I mean, I guess if you wanted to progressively add another digit every time to make it like a terrible version of Simon Says, but you also don't have to. Or just give me a special copy of the game that doesn't have... I heard a door... I heard a creak. Don't that I didn't. I did! Flash you. Get out of here with you. hope that fixed itself. Okay, it doesn't stay closed now, but that's okay. Nothing's really ever been over here, which concerns me a little. Hey, we're gonna just give you a little zapple. Yeah, that's fine. What's a zapple? I've heard of that. That's a food, isn't it? Oh, wait, that's the fridge. What's the fridge? It's 38. I don't know if I have to hit reset, but I did. Why is it... Is the temperature heating up because, like, the fridge is off kilter? Probably. It's like if you don't have, like, the temperature of the fridge identical all the time, then you slowly die or something. I don't know. Quiet. I just realized I actually heard that sound coming from that side. I like spatial audio. I appreciate that. Nothing's ever been over here. I don't have as much power as I used to have. Hold on. Oh, I forgot to... Oh, he's still there. Well, Yay there, buddy. I was just saying how nothing ever happened over there. Imagine that. There are like some batteries I can pick up to get myself more power at some point. That'd be cool. I was doing really good up until I didn't do good. Then I left the door closed like an idiot for a while. Zapple's a drag... That's where I heard it. Thank you, Lala. Yep, gotta keep the meds cool. You get stressed out. That makes sense. So comfortable. I never would.
Here's your next code. 2, 6, 9. Enter it into your telephone now. Stay sharp. Your power is draining. Your tasks are waiting. And the night, it's not done with you yet.
Oops. I misclicked on the code. There we go. Thank goodness the codes aren't randomized. That'd be a problem. Ooh, okay. 37, 36. That's fine. Excellent. I mean, 20%'s pretty good if you think about it. It's like a lot of power. That's because the zapping zaps power gray like almost 10, I think, from what I caught last. It does that much zapping? So there's probably a strategy where, like, you know exactly how long you have before the monster gonna get you. And then you just, like, wait it out a little bit just to give yourself some extra time instead of, like, zapping immediately. And maybe you can, like, stagger it out a little bit so you don't get quite as many monster attacks that way. Don't. Who was beeping? Who would do that? No one would. That's what I thought. Cameras. It's fine. Everything's under control. I would never be incompetent. I'm gonna get a lab coat. I'm gonna become a pharmacist, darn it. John Henry's trained me in everything I need to know for pharmacying. What was the... You know, I missed the 50s, back when the term was a druggist. I feel like we need to go back to that. That was a good time to be in the medicinal business. 36. I don't know if I need to hit reset or not, but I do. Quiet. It's fine. Yay, you're there. I like the little dramatic whoa. I'm gonna just get... It didn't take that much power to stomp, but the door definitely takes a ton of juice. And so I should absolutely be not using the door ever. Because that's for nerds. Hey, get out of here. Scoot, skedaddle. Guys, after... That side takes a lot more zapping for some reason. But what? Yes, I still got all the pills. It's fine. We can fix it. Dang it. Oh, that sucks. Okay. 20% should be enough, hopefully. I would never be incompetent. Quiet. Or chemist. Chemist was a good one. Or apothecary. Remember when people had apothecaries in their towns? That was a great time. That's a skedaddle. I like that word. Skedaddle is a great word.
Welcome to your orientation for your new role as lead pharmacist.
I feel like it's a good way to tell people to go without them getting mad at you. Because I don't think you can ever be mad at somebody telling you to skedaddle.
You feel you are in danger. Everyday Remedy
so
has
close.
graciously provided you with shock.
I think we got it this time, though. I think we know. We basically just don't want to use the door.
Take a breath. Got your pills.
I'm trying to figure out like why that guy Smo says, "How old are you?" Quiet, Smo. You know perfectly well that I'm but a humble youth. I'm of the younger generation, obviously. That's why I know about cool things like looks maxing. That's what the kids are all doing these days. Everyone's all into getting their muse streak up, right? I know how it is. Paul says he has the mindset of an idiot. Quiet. I don't want to hear that. I'm eternally verdant. I'm youthful. Quiet. That's why I go to the gym every day. Everyone knows that every push-up you do adds 12 minutes to your lifespan. Lala, stop redeeming things. That was so scary, Lala. I couldn't hear the word. I just heard a vague old man screaming in the back of my ear. Cause it wasn't quite louder than the game was. So I was just for a second there, I was like, what is that? I look over and see Dadgum Redeem. Also, this is a really cool back screen. I love that there's so many different splash screens. I think I already said that, but I appreciate it. Also, did you say eternally burdened? Verdant. V-E-R-D-ent. I don't know what it means, but I think it means young. Maybe. I'm trying to use my $10 words. I did go to college, you know. You know, I was on the campus anyway. I was picking up a friend, but technically I went to college. Therefore, I'm educated. It's fine. We're gonna get this. I'm curious, so basically third shift, have you done this completely solo? I mean, I'm guessing you probably got somebody to do the voicing for the phone, unless that's you too, maybe. Pretty cool. Verdant means green vegetation. Green with grass or other rich vegetation. Well, I don't know. If you're trying to think of virile, I don't know if I was thinking of that one. I think that means something different. I might be getting all kinds of virals from all these drugs I'm taking in this game. Everything's fine. Pretty much my girlfriend helped me by doing the voice acting. Ah, okay. Very nice. It is impressive, though. As somebody who... I futzed around a lot with, RPG Maker back in the day. I used to troll, on RPG Maker a lot. Like in the sense of like I just like used to like be on that website all the time. And so I used to attempt to make my own games. I also played a lot of just random horror games people were making on there. You wouldn't think of it, RPG Maker, tons of horror games people try to make in that system. And RPGs too, obviously, but a lot of super good classic horror games came from RPG Maker. You got like Mad Father, pretty sure Corpse Party, The Witch's House. Oh, hey, I'm awake. Flash. Flashing with all my power.
Just checking in.
I
Still
can't.
holding up?
No.
Good.
Falling
You'll
apart.
need to continue tending to your tasks while we speak. They won't complete themselves, you know. Now, for something important, listen carefully. 8, 1, 7. Enter it now into your company-provided telephone on your desk. And remember, your power is running and your tasks are awaiting. You may want to get this call over sooner rather than later. Tick-tock.
There we go. Now, I don't know about your girlfriend, but the lady that's leaving me these messages, her name's definitely Rebecca. She feels like a Rebecca. Also, you don't need to correct me or dox anybody, by the way. 36. It's fine. Did a good job. And you two making it, obviously, says Lala. Says she says thank you, teacher. Oh, she's. Uh-oh. I would like to take back my comment. I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything rude by it. It's actually my first game ever, so it's been quite the ride. Obviously, there's still a lot to fix. That's why I'm so grateful you're playtesting this right now. No, and that I was honestly like, I freaking love. Like, I love finding like games, especially like from something bad. Like new developers. That's another thing. Like why I used to like hang out in RPG Maker all the times. I loved finding the games that had like 3 plays or 3 downloads on them. Because I don't know. I think it's really cool seeing people go through like the learning process. Because making games is like a whole thing. And like we live in a weird day and age where like a single person can feasibly make a game. Like, and there are tons of really well-known, very successful games that are like essentially solo devs or like small teams, and they compete, you know, toe-to-toe with all those massive AAA games. And I think it's kind of just cool. I think it's, you know, people who are armed with nothing but moxie and Google managing to make something, you know. I think it's admirable. How is it? That's not the button I meant. I wonder if does the zap only work if you close the door first, or was I just did I close the door on accident like a fool? Give me those pills. Hold on, don't kill me. It's fine. I will say, at this point at least, there has been zero reason for me to actually look inside of the cameras, especially because I assumed that looking in the cameras would waste battery power. So I don't know if you're planning to like implement a mechanic that would require you to like look inside of cameras to catch things happening. But I think that can definitely be a fun way to force more interactivity and force more battery usage on the player. And you know, keeping it balanced with everything else that's going on. But there's a lot. It's not Rebecca, unless definitely it's Scott. I mean, exactly, Scott Cawthon. Like, I mean, honestly, like I'm a huge fan of the FNAF games. Oops. But it's more that, like, I'm almost just, like, just like a huge fan of like what Scott Cawthon managed to do. Because most of those like Final Fan or like freaking FNAF games, I think up until he started making like the VR ones and like the 3D free roaming ones. I think he did them all solo. Like even that crazy RPG one he did.
0, 8, 3. Enter it into your telephone now.
Okay. Or like I think the guy that did Undertale, I believe, was a solo dev. Like at least for the majority of it, if not all of it. The guy that's making Schedule 1, that crazy popular like drug dealer simulator going around right now. Like that's a solo developer. And that's like a full-on like 3D sandbox world. That one's like nuts. Like, it's just cool. Like, now granted, like doesn't mean you have to do everything solo in order for it to be impressive, but there's definitely something to be said about just like making it happen regardless of the obstacles, you know? Okay. Did think about that, and I think you said what you said makes the most sense to do. I think so, except for royalty-free stuff Scott purchased like he was solo. That's true. Yeah, I don't think he like made every single asset, because I mean that becomes a lot. Like the fact that like he insisted on making all the models himself for so long, like just like for the animatronic models, like that's already crazy impressive. Especially it's like I think he made like the first 4 of those games like in 1 year. Like that guy was psycho. I heard the thumples from above. I gotta say, the sound design in this is very good. Like, the sounds are very subtle, but they're also very distinct. I'm actually, like, learning what every sound means, and it's helping me react faster to things. It's like, I can hear the squeak of, like, the guy coming at the window. I can hear, like, the door open, like, the shaking, like, the rumbling of the vent above. I haven't heard what this guy does when he does his thing. G? 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 Hey. Oh, hey, well. Hey, oh, but you don't have to be. Well, hold on. Was that a bug? Or was that like a rare thingy? There's just a thank you. There's just says, uh-oh. What was... Is there, some context on what the heck that was? Because that was pretty random.
Welcome to your orientation for your new role as lead pharmacist at Everyday Remedies.
Also, I appreciate everybody who is giving me a vote of confidence on the poll going on in stream. Everyone who thinks that I can be trusted with a building full of drugs, you are correct. Because that was a total meltdown. That was definitely rare. I haven't even seen that one before. Like, what was that logo? Was that like... I think that logo flashes like somewhere in the sequence. But that was just like got stuck on the screen. Like, I don't even know what triggered that. That was very weird. And I don't know if there's like a way to like make that get off the screen once it pops up, but that's Eidolon. I've heard of those. I played Warframe. Warframe is full of Eidolons. I don't know if it's a real word, but it was definitely in a sci-fi game. So this is that was the G-Develop 5 logo, the app I used to make the game. Oh, so oh, that's spooky as hell. Who's that house? So did The freaking app just forced like just like a random advertisement in the game. Like, hey, made by G Develop. Did you know? Does this game take place on Mars? Like, where is this? Like, that's either Mars or Utah, if I had to guess based on the design of the rocks, at least. Oh. You know what? I think... Was it third shift that said that you have to leave to... Because the mouse died again. Return to main menu. It seems like every time I die... Yeah, John Henry Canberra. There you go. I knew I was saying it right, I think. It seems like every time I die, it does kill the mouse the next run. Maybe. Not 100% sure. I'll try to...
Welcome to your orientation for your new role as lead pharmacist at Everyday Remedies.
It doesn't actually let me fast forward this at all. At least that I can tell. Nope, it's going faster now. Listen, Eidolon is like a phantom mirage ideal according to Google. I mean, Google would never lie. Google's always 100% honest. Subneural. Let's play Spot the Sci-Fi Word. Refractor. Behavioral. Perception. Tracker. Traumatic externalization proposed. Manifestations log. Litigation cover-up. Confidential. Neuropsychiatric. Cybrina. I said that wrong. Subject obedience vectors from host to system. Third shift.
We're always watching.
We'll fix that's his third shift. I went to the Merriam-Webster website. I don't trust Merriam. What do they know about words? I noticed that if I fast forward it seems to be a black screen for about as long as I spent fast forward. Like, oh, it's like I don't know if I actually end up saving time by fast forwarding because I think the game just kind of forces the stop anyway. I think I just spelled the dictionary brand wrong. The iron burns. Irony. I'm having... Lolly, you're doing great. You hold onto that one brain cell with both hands, and you don't let go. Are these like strands of hair? I don't know. Is it gonna work? Okay. We're gonna make this happen. I was kind of thinking in my head, like, we're gonna beat this game first try, and then we're gonna have a stream that's over in 20 minutes, and I'm gonna feel so cool. But here we are. And I do have some other things I want to do after we beat the game. Allowing for time, of course. Because I have some fun ideas for some additional goofery we can do with the game once we get through the story mode. But that also depends on me actually being good enough at my dadgum pharmaceutical job. Selling out to big pharma. Taking down the little guy with his herbs. Doesn't want his dergs. Okay. Early on really is pretty, like, honestly, like, the later parts don't even get that hard, per se. I've been running into minor issues. Whether they be skill or whether they be the game, breaking the fourth wall in order to destroy me. I like the fan. It really wouldn't be FNAF inspired if there wasn't a fan. Let's be real. Sorry. That's open, that's fine. I think it does spooky flashes every time the clock shifts. Ooh. This is just night 1. I assume that each successive night actually is easier, right? Like, night 1's the hardest one. And so once I master this night, I'm basically going to be like a god of third shift. Ooh, dare. This game does make you paranoid. And you also do have to, like, look around a lot, so that's... Oops, I've clicked into the different window. I am back. Okay. The game does not lock the mouse to the game. That's fine. Squeak. That's fine. Do the pills cause the battery to drain faster, I wonder? I don't know. Okay, everything's fine. Well, if that's your problem, Gray, curse yourself with overconfidence. I think the game needs a dedicated tutorial shift before even starting the story in survival mode to learn the mechanics. What you guys... Where did you even been? What? It wasn't even 2 a.m. Get out of here with your shadowy nonsense. Alright, well... there may have been an error made. Okay, I think... Just for the sake of... Oops. That was rude. I'm just gonna presume that every time I die, it kills the mouse the next run, because that seems to have been the pattern. So rather than play with that, we're just gonna do like a full reset. And just save a little bit of time. This way we know it's not gonna bug out. But hey, we're all learning together. I think that'd be a good idea. There's been a lot of stuff you've told Gray that would be a little obscure to figure out by yourself. Clicking the pills don't cost you power assist. Okay. That's what happens when you think you're safe enough to read chat disaster. Maybe try the survival mode. I mean, I guess that could be true. I will... I mean, is there going to be like some kind of a teaser at the end of story mode, though? I want to get the juicy lore. I think the survival mode is a little easier. That might not be a bad idea to practice with that then first. If I die again, maybe we'll do like a run of survival mode just to try it. I mean, I feel like I understand all of the the basic steps. And I had that one really good run, but I feel like the other runs have kind of been getting getting worked on a little. But you get the same ending as if you got through the end of the survival mode. Okay. Gotcha. Well, I mean, I guess we're already loaded into story mode. We'll try this one more time. If I lose, then I'll chicken out and go back to the baby survival mode. Yo, is this game gonna have like a 20-20-20-20-20-20-20 mode? That'd be cool. I don't know if it's necessary. Also, this would be entirely too much work. But I already want to see, like, the mod of this game, where the medication window is just, like, you have to, like, play a game of Dr. Mario. Like an ongoing game of that while you're having to manage everything else, because that would just be, like, nonsense and silly. Okay. See, the game's easy up until the part where I get stupid. For some reason, the real monster in this game is me. There we go. Third shift says, haha. fine. Roll up 100 by 200 centimeters. I don't know what that is. Real dark in here. Is that like an observation? Like, I can't... I haven't really like, thought about this, but like, I don't know what this is. And I guess I could like crank the heck out of the brightness to maybe see more detail, but it's... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'll pay attention. Don't hurt me. Wait. I'm sorry. It's fine. Okay. Everything under control. Also, the power consumption pace is really crazy because like we've made it to 1 a.m. and we've only used 4% power. So you think by that math, that means that we could get all the way to 8 a.m. and only use like 20% power. But that doesn't quite seem to be how it plays out. We seem to use a bit more than that. But I'm guessing, do things like the camera alarm, like the camera alarm and like the medication alarm, does that like take extra power until you get that fixed, or is that purely just like a kill count? Like it's like a timer till you die. 36. It's fine. This game's so easy. Imagine dying on night 1 6 times. I'm kind of a nerd. Kind of a loser. Who would do that? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll stop being sassy, game, I promise. Jeez.
Just checking in. Still holding up? Good. You'll need to continue tending to your tasks while we speak. They won't complete themselves, you know.
It's only a kill count. I would get sued by Nintendo, probably. Well, you could make it, you know, a legally distinct version of Dr. Mario.
Enter it now into your company-provided telephone on your desk.
Oh,
And
crap.
remember, your power is running and your tasks are awaiting. You may want to get this call over sooner rather than later. TikTok.
Also, officially started cheating. I apologize in advance, third shift. I have a whiteboard that is just off screen, where normally I just mark check marks from people getting mad at me. But I'm writing down the phone codes now, so I don't have to memorize them anymore. Losses imagine. Quit lying, it's imposter. Stop sassing games. I'm doing my best. I was not paying attention! Oh my gosh! I was totally in my own little world, just tap dancing away at the music, and I forgot that there's monsters that want to kill me. And there was totally a guy outside the window being like, hey, I'm gonna nom ya. Jeepus. Instead of Dr. Mario, call it apothecary plumber. That's actually freaking brilliant. Hold on, I'm gonna die. Oh. Oh my gosh, everything wants to kill me. A poem by Grayson Allen. Okay. Don't worry, I did that too on notepad.exe. Look, I've been playing through all of the Resident Evil games on streams recently. And those are like some old school puzzle horror games. And I have not been too proud to write things down. Like every time the game gave me a code, I'm like, that's going on the whiteboard. Like I don't got time for that. I know, like, in this modern day and age, you can like you can just like use your phone to like take a picture of it off the screen. But I do like the analog feeling of actually like writing out the code. Like, and I've been playing puzzle games long enough that I like the feeling of I don't know, you know. Wait, hold on. No, it's music. Okay. I hit the wrong... I wasted a little bit of power because I hit the wrong button. But the game will forgive a lack of perfection, probably. It's not like this game is the gates of heaven and I have to be completely perfect to get through, right? It would never be. If this game was made by a cool developer, it would be super easy and everyone could win. Oh my gosh. Wait. It's fine. Okay. I keep clicking outside of the window, and I keep like hitting something else on the other monitor. Dagnabbit. 37. It's fine. Okay. What was beeping? What was that about? What was the beeping from? Nope. 36. 37. I don't know if I need a hit reset, but I do. Hello, lady.
4 a.m. Halfway
I start calling her Dr.
Still
Becky.
standing?
Oh, jeebus.
It's getting busier, isn't it?
It is.
More to juggle, more to lose.
Why aren't you here helping me? You have time to call.
Can't you? Time is slipping.
Get over
Your
here.
power dwindles. Your tasks multiply. And the night? Oh, it's far from over.
It's 4
Here's what
a.m.
you need to move forward. 0, 8, 3. Enter it into your telephone now.
Oop. You do have to click on the phone. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Everything's trying to kill me. What did I just say, game? Don't. Oh my gosh. There we go, it's fine. Oh, it's a Silent Hill. Wait, did I say something else? You could do Resident... Oh, did I say Resident Evil? I thought I said Silent Hill. Am I an idiot? Is the sound of the fan in the background annoying at all? I honestly am not hearing the sound of the fan. I might be tuning it out, though. Oh, I guess there is the fan going, isn't it? It's got that slightly plasticky ticky-ticky-tick sound to it. Honestly, until you mentioned that third shift, I hadn't even noticed that. I mean, I guess if you wanted to have an option, you could, like, add, like, a button on the fan. So, like, players could, like, turn off the fan if they want. Like, I honestly, like, didn't even... Oh, what? But hey! Okay, we're gonna do survival mode. We're gonna go to survival mode. We're gonna choose baby pants mode. We're gonna choose level 0. Is there a pacifist mode? Where we can just like, it's just like an empty room. We just like hang out for 8 hours. Like, I don't even care if it's like actual like 8 hours of my time. I'd totally go for baby mode. Where the challenge is just your patience. Gray, as usual, be like, I can't believe everything is trying to kill me in a horror game. You don't want me to answer that, Gray. Answer? Quiet, lol. Yes, you did say Resident Evil, so Silent Hill. I'm an idiot. Third shift's off, man. I'm sorry, third shift, I'm disappointing you. Shift 1. Alright. Let's see how much more of a baby mode this is and how bad they can still screw it up. I don't know where that guy comes from. I'm assuming he's just like off screen and I'm just like not noticing just long enough for him to get through. Like, 'cause I feel like I check things pretty frequently, but sometimes I get confident, which up till now my confidence has always been a strength. But maybe, just maybe, it's possible to have too much confidence. I thought this was the easier mode. Why are you here already? Also, shift 1. that doesn't seem to be a time frame at all. Or is he gonna go to shift 2 here in a little bit? Like, what happens? Oh well. It's fine. Don't trust you. Don't! Who would dare? Why is shift 1 flashing? I mean, if that's already switching over to shift 2, that is much faster. Why is that flashing like that, actually? What is that doing? That kind of flashes for a while. That probably could be like half as long, and I think I would get the message. Also, it's definitely like a dimmer flash than like the excellent that flashes. I squeak. Slow, don't even with the space poop. Jeez. I can't hear a closet door squeak and then hear the laughs of the darned. Goodness. Flash it. Show him everything. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, so I guess we don't get the phone calls this night. But I mean, I guess we did hear all the phone calls, except for maybe the last phone call that might come in at 8 a.m. Because we did get to 6 a.m. that one time. So I guess we technically have heard all the phone calls, so we don't need to hear them again. Just in case. Okay. That's a lot faster. That is moving much faster. Unless that still just needs to go all the way up to 8. Which maybe it does. Weren't you open? It's probably fine. That surely won't come back to kill me. Nope, no pacifist mode, but that would be funny, actually. No, you're doing great, man. You got this. You're wearing a Scooby-Doo shirt. I saw it. It's true. I have my Mystery Machine shirt on. Because I figured we were going to have to, have lore questions, and I was like, I'm going to solve this mystery, gang. Get out of here. Skedaddle. Go on, get. Okay. Okay. I think now that we're... I mean, I guess I don't know for sure, but this seems like the time is going faster anyway. Maybe just, because it's a lot more obvious every time an hour changes. And so, I'm just, a bit more aware of the time passing. But it feels like it could be... Quiet. Get out of here. Go on. No one wants you. You're unloved. It's fine. Go, my Jeebus music shock. That was a lot going on in that room for a minute. That was 36. Oh, it's like when you walk into a room and you know you've just interrupted an argument or something. You just feel that bad energy. That's what that was. Those two were having a moment and I walked in. Okay. Third shift. Mayhap this is a silly question, all things considering. But I presume you're a fan of horror games. Do you have any particular that inspired you into getting into making your own as well? I hit the music twice, that's fine. I'm just wasting all my power that I earned so hard. Actually, we're using power a lot slower. We're already at 4. But why? What? I ate your pills. You're the easy mode. You were the chosen one. Dagnabbit. There's just survival mode is limited right now in the demo, but in the full game I wanted to go indefinitely. Gray gives us scary things their privacy. Obviously, FNAF's his third shift. Pretty fair. I mean, FNAF is pretty sick, to be fair. Like, I think... I mean, my favorite FNAF game is probably FNAF World. That's because, like, I'm a sucker for RPGs. And FNAF World might be the jankiest, silliest, but still very fun RPGs like I've ever played. But as far as, like, the proper FNAF games, I really like Sister Location. That's probably my favorite one of them's. The fun fact, I grew up playing mostly racing games, so I wanted to replicate the intense feeling of racing in third shift. Like the third shift that people have to hit when they activate their NOS. I presume that's how NASCAR happens. All of my racing knowledge comes from the first 3 Fast and Furious movies, so... I watched Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. That probably had cars in it at least. So I excuse me. That's cool. I like when people take inspiration from kind of like unlikely sources. I think that kind of makes it fun. Because I think, especially the horror genre, like I feel like the horror genre is extremely stuck in like a, I don't know, kind of like a, maybe this is appropriate, like it's somewhat cannibalistic. Like basically like anytime like a horror idea kind of takes off, like there's gonna be like 1,000 other things that try to copy it. Like anytime there's like a really popular kind of horror movie that happens, there's gonna be a bunch of rip-offs that come in. Every time there's like a really popular like video game style, like I mean FNAF, for example, has fundamentally changed horror. And so I think it's good to kind of reach beyond the regular things and kind of bring in different ideas, because... excuse me, I'm taking my pills. I heard you squeak, though. I'll be with you in a moment. It's fine. Okay. But yeah. I think it's good. Talladega Nights is a classic. I love Talladega Nights. I don't know. It's very funny to me. Like, I'm not like a huge Will Ferrell fan, but that one definitely hits. I almost thought you were going to make a One Piece Gear 3rd reference, but you did. That's actually true a lot. Well, I've only gotten to Gear 2nd. Lala, don't spoil it. I didn't think that... I assumed the Gear 2nd was going to be the highest power Luffy ever attains, but now you've spoiled it for me. Can't believe you do that. Which, by the way, I'm like 40 chapters behind on all the read redeems, Lala. I'm sorry for failing you. But I will try to read more One Piece probably this weekend and try to get more caught up. Squeak. Yeah, just for context, third shift. I have a redeem that Lala likes to spam. It's called Read. And every time it gets redeemed, I have to read another chapter of One Piece. Which, considering One Piece has like 10,000 chapters, I'm never going to run out of chapters to read or have to catch up on. So, it's a thing that happens. It's endless. He uses Gear 3rd in any slot. Does he? I know you're in Fishman Island. Lala, do you think I'm paying attention to the story of One Piece as I read it? Do you think I'm memorizing the names of attacks? All the different guys? Lala, you distracted me. With your talk of anime. Uses it on the way to Fishman Island. Look, Lala. To be 100% honest, I'm usually... But why, though? I didn't check the vent for a while, I guess. I got distracted. I'm so bad at this, I'm sorry. I'm failing you. I'm failing everyone. Elephant gun and stuff, that's a Gear 3rd attack? Lol, is when he makes the giant limbs. Oh, gotcha. Well, I think you're just making things up. I would remember if Luffy suddenly had giant arms or something. I would absolutely notice that. You think I'm not paying attention just because I'm maybe listening to podcasts or watching speedrun videos while I read my One Piece chapters? I would never be so careless. I would give 100% of my focus to something you care about. It'd be rude of me not to. Which is why I would definitely remember an elephant gun attack. 1144 chapters? Unless I don't believe you. Fuck. No, Lala, wait. I'm sorry. I'll do better. I'll do better for you, I promise.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Lala's getting mad. I swear, I will beat this game. At this point, I'm actually genuinely embarrassed that I've been playing for an hour and a half. I have not managed to beat this. Like, I feel like that's 7 generations of shame upon my family. Oh my gosh. It's literally level 1. What am I gonna do when this game comes out in the full form? I'm gonna be friggin' screwed. It's gotta go left, right, up, down, cha-cha real smooth. Pretty sure that was the lyrics. No, slide to the left. I know about popular music. No one needs to correct me. You slide to the left, you slide to the right. Bring it back now, y'all. And then you cha-cha real smooth. Everyone knows. Excuse me, door. Pills. No, just... Nom, 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 nom. Delicioso. Okay. It's fine. Who's beeping? Oh, that's just the fridge. Is that just been the fridge every time? Like, I hear that beep and I get so scared. Is that just, like, the fridge temperature resetting? I've been panicking every time for no reason. Third, you've joined the Discord. Aw, thank you. Welcome, I guess. Also, you know, if you see anything weird in there, it's not mine. Blame somebody else. Which, by the way, I don't know if you're in the Discord music. I believe, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but if you wanted, or if you, I don't even know if you want to, but I know you have your Discord. Third shift. I don't know if you're looking for, if you got that open, if that's still just like closed to like the Kickstarter people. But, oh, power? Did my power just reset? Does the power reset every shift? Reset every shift? Did I say that stupid? I don't even know anymore. So my power just got back up, I swear. But it's dropping quick. Get out of here. Get out of here, W! Boy, I was really confident that guy went away after the first shock. I didn't even bother looking until I finished checking my cameras. Beeping is the refrigerator temperature setting. Yep, the power resets every shift in survival. Oh, okay, that does... Oh, so that's part of the challenge of, I guess not the challenge, but that's how you can make it like an infinite mode, I see. Drops quicker, I see. Speaking of difficulty, you guys think this difficulty needs to be changed? Like, I mean, after adding control, you think the difficulty makes sense? I mean... I'm gonna do all those things. It's fine. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I mean, the difficulty seems fine. I guess I guess part of it depends on... Sorry, I'm in the middle of a minor personal catastrophe. I think part of it just depends on, like how much harder you plan the game to get with each successive night. Oh, I keep forgetting. Okay. Because this is, like... The difficulty right now is, like, manageable. But this is also, theoretically, night 1. So, like, if you're going to have the nights be as long as they are, you might want to soften it up a little bit, or maybe just potentially have options. I think having options is usually a pretty fair way. It all just depends on how... But... Huh? I don't even know... I feel like I was checking everything pretty often. Oh, whatever. I see, gotcha. Who knows how many nights the next story mode is planning to be. If it gets harder every night, it may start off a bit high. Yeah, I mean... Granted, I'm... I mean, because it's one of those things, like, the game is still in demo, so, like, some of the deaths I've had in the game can kind of be attributed more to, like, some bugs. But I've also definitely had losses that are entirely related to, like, the difficulty and my lack of skill, perhaps. But I think I would either soften up the difficulty or maybe shorten the nights. Like, at least, like, kind of early on. I mean, and the tutorial will definitely help too, like, once that's fully integrated, obviously. Like, I know... Like, something that, like, FNAF would do is that, like... You don't necessarily have to, like, deal with every single aspect of the animatronics, like... Like, I think, like, Night 1 is basically only Bonnie and maybe a little bit of Chica, for example. And, like, it's progressively adds more and more. And so you could do somewhere like, maybe, like, the first 2 hours, you only have to worry about, like, a couple of things. And, like, the next segment of 2 hours, you could add a couple more things. You could do that for, like, Night 1 or something as, like, a way to, like... It's, like, over the course of the first night, people are, like, more gradually, like, introduced to, like, every mechanic. Or maybe just, like, the majority. Like, I don't know how much more you're planning to add night to night. Like, if you're... Ooh. Oh, that's not a good sound for me. Cause that's the other thing is, like, I don't... Like, if this is, like, the full breadth of mechanics you intend to have, and then you're just gonna, like, kind of increase the difficulty from night on night, then I would definitely lighten up the difficulty on these earlier nights. So you have, like, room to grow the difficulty. I mean, if you're planning to, like, add all kinds of other things on different nights, then, you know, then that's a different consideration, I suppose, at that point. 36. So I feel like I do generally understand what I need to do. It's just a matter of, like, I just, like, need to get good enough at what I need to do. Just planned for story mode to take place over one big night where you have to survive from 12 a.m. to 8 a.m., where each hour gets more and more difficult, and for survival mode to get more difficult each shift that passes for each shift is like a night. I see. Yeah, and I mean, that definitely could be a way to do it. I mean, again, it all just depends on how in-depth you're planning to do it. Like, I don't know, like, how much story you're planning to tell within the confines of the game. Like, if it's gonna be, like, really light on story, more heavy on just, like, the gameplay itself. or if you're intending for there to be like some kind of like replay value in the base game in order to like get rare events or like look for codes or Easter eggs. Like, I don't know how. Excuse me, sir. What do you need? Oh my goodness. I don't like the ominous shadow in the window. That's my least favorite one. Can I just say? That's never not going to be the worst thing. Did you make the models yourself as far as like the monsters too, or did you like get those from somewhere? Out of curiosity. Shadow guy sucks. He's the worst. Like, he straight up looks like, I mean, speaking of spooky Scooby-Doo, like that looks like the freaking like, I swear there's like a phantom monster in one of the episodes that looks just like that guy. Like encouraging players to reach for Easter eggs. It's like you mentioned during the cutscene before the story mode. It has a lot of world building hits in there that requires freeze framing and look frame by frame. Gotcha. Yeah, I assumed there was a lot of stuff in there. Oh, Squeak. Oh, hey there, buddy. Are you gonna go? Oh, hey, you're there now. Okay. I heard that. You're the one that keeps killing me, because everything else happens at the same time that you come in. I get it now. I see. I wast blind, but now I see. God, a lot of stuff happens right in that moment, for sure. Okay, he's coming in quick. Is that what it looks like? Fearful gibbering? Quiet, Lala. I don't see you eating pills and checking fridge temperatures. There's someone above me. You could offer to help, you know, Lala, instead of just backseat pharmacying. Think about that. Ghost guy, I call him Smokey, and the spider-looking one that shows up on the right, I call him Picky. They're both assets somebody else made from a blender market. Gotcha. Very cool. Yeah, Shadow Guy sucks. I don't like him. I don't think we're gonna be friends with him. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he's the one that gets the redemption arc in this game. Okay.
That's it. I'm getting me mallet.
What did I do, Lala? Why are you mad at me? I should... But I was scratching my eye. I had an itch. What do you want from me? Dadgum. They start coming in hot and quick. Shift 5? Yeah, we were there for a second. What did I do? Yes. Lala. Lala, don't laugh at karma. It's not nice. Don't... Quiet. I don't need this. I don't need this from none of yous. Darn it. I'm gonna open up my own pharmacy. Then we'll see who's laughing. You don't need a license to open up a pharmacy, right? Actually, I mean, you probably need, like, a license to sell stuff in the pharmacy. But I bet I could, like, just put up a sign somewhere that just says pharmacy. They can't stop me from doing that, right? Or, like, what if, like, if I make my own medicines, then they can't stop me from selling my own medicines, right? Because that'd be, like, free speech or something, I'm pretty sure. I think I'm figuring out a plan, guys. Weak. Okay, we're gonna... Man, this is... This really has ended up being the entire stream. Just struggling against this one night. Well, hey, I guess we're getting our money's worth out of this demo, that's for sure. Which, by the way, third shift, when is the demo going to be publicly available? And what are going to be the differences from this demo versus, like, the public demo? So I think that's coming out... Was it June? Or was it, like, May? The demo becomes more readily available. Great, just quit planning crimes. I'm not planning crimes. I'm having a business idea, and I'm discussing whether or not y'all want in on the business with me. Jeeps. I hate the squeak. I know the squeak is like for the less scary monster technically, but somehow it's the much scarier sound. Okay. Taking so many notes about really high priority things to fix, I'm going to work on those right away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've broken so much of your game. I try to play good. Also, I would definitely see if you can get a broader sample from players before you... Because I don't know how much of this is me being bad at video games versus like what's actually maybe something that needs to be adjusted. There's someone above me. There's not someone above me. I lied. I'm paranoid about the vent now, because that vent guy's killed me a bunch. But also Shadow Man's killed me a bunch. The closet, I don't know that's ever killed me. He probably has. What do I know? Is there like a sound for every single monster? It's like there's definitely a sound for the guy in the vent. There's definitely a sound for the man in the closet. At least like when he first opens the door, but then it gets kind of quiet after that. But I don't know if I've ever like heard the guy on the right in any meaningful way. I don't know if I've ever heard the guy in the window. If that's just like you just gotta check it a lot and get good. Do like flashing. They tell me to stop, but I just can't. And I'm super grateful, honestly. Plans to make the demo public since it'll help participate better stream next fest in June since things start moving to May. Makes sense. You might say, what kind of pharmacy is that? It's the one that it sells sleep paralysis demons, Yamazi. Also, hello, how the exclamation marks are bad. Yamazi, you distracted me. How could you? Also, how are you doing? And would you like a unmarked bottle full of pills? I promise they'll give a good time. We get fined, I assure you. No, what are you talking about? Yamazi, you gotta be on my side. Come on, I'll let you share in the sweet profits. Big Pharma's good money, Yamazi. We could make a killing. Like, if we don't have to, like, pay all the money on all, like, the licenses and the proper medical things, like, can you imagine the money we'd make? I'm telling you, Yamazi, it's a good deal. Practically no consequences, I'm sure. Manifestation on the left window and right window have the same sound. Ah. Shift forward. Things are getting serious now. Oh. Yeah, the vent guy starts getting crazy active. That's what keeps killing. But what did that... Where does that guy... Is that Smokey? Is that the one that keeps killing me around shift 4, shift 5? Okay, what did I just say about planning crime? I'm not planning crimes, Lala. I'm inviting Yamazi to participate in a very lucrative scheme. Schemes are different from crimes. That's why they're different words. I'm just saying. That's Smokey. Wait, so how is Smokey getting me that quick? Because I swear I just looked at the window. Like, how fast does he start coming through the window after a certain point? Because, like, I swear, like, I was just over there and I didn't see him. Carson said I forgot to come here and not Twitch. No, Carson! I even said it was on YouTube. In all the ways I know how to say it. My brain is... Oh, it's okay, Carson. Your brain's big. Your brain's full of numbers. Very fast at round 4 is his third shift. I see. That is a problem. Round 5. Even faster at round 5. Gotcha. But Carson, how are you doing? Solved any nebulous number equations recently? Okay. I think we've got... Oh... Okay. Unfortunately, I think this is all... I probably have time only for this one last run tonight. Oh, I'm okay. Enjoying Wuthering Waves. Ah, very cool. I hear people like that one, Carson. I hear it's an anime-ish game. Yeah, anyway, so I think this is probably the last round I can do tonight because of what the time is getting to be. I have to get up early tomorrow, unfortunately. But this is pretty fun. Are you the third shift developer person? It's true. Third shift is the developer. We're getting all the cheat codes here on the scene. It's very cool of them. But overall, this game is super fun. I mean, I'm struggling big time, but it is pretty cool. Okay, it's fine. It kind of makes me want to go back and play the FNAF games. I've never actually beat any of them myself. I played FNAF World, but that was an entirely different kind of skill required in that game, so I don't know if that counts. Oops. But okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah, sorry. I got distracted, so I was, like, desperately trying not to die. We will be closing up shop once I beat the game here in a second. And then I think... I definitely want to come back to this game. We'll probably check it out again when the demo 2.0 comes out, just to see, like, what things get modified during the public release. And I mean, I probably will want to play this when it comes out for realsies too. I'm not sure when the final game comes out. If there's a forecasted release date for that part of it. Or what, but ooh. Can't trust these smart houses, this card. Gotta go to those doors and turn the devil, keep them locked, says Carson. So you pharmacist, third shift, how did you get this game? Third shift is, in fact, a pharmacist. Graduate last year, want to make something still a lifelong game. Want to represent pharmacy more in media. It is true. I gotta say, like, I guess completely separate from the horror genre, but like, I'm actually shocked that there isn't a like pharmacy simulator game, because there's been so many like simulator games that have come out in recent years. Like, it actually blows me. And maybe there's like issues with like making a game purely about like selling drugs. I mean, I guess they have drug dealing games though, so I feel like pharmacy simulator wouldn't be that far off the mark. But what do I know? I probably didn't need to zap it 6 times, but I did because I'm cool. I literally just shocked you like 8 times. Do I just have to sit there and shock it over and over? Like, y'all saw me. I was spamming. I was spamming the shock button so often. I couldn't have spammed it more. Aiming for August 1st, 2025. Let's cross our fingers. Nice. Represent. Represent. I see, Yamazi says. All the gamer pharmaceuticals are rooting for you, third shift. Make one about medicinal chemistry that would be easy to make scary. I mean, that sounds scary just saying that out loud. Oh, that's like freaking... I don't know if anybody here has ever heard of it, but there's a game studio developer called Zachtronics. And all he does is make games out of my worst nightmares. I think he actually does have a game where the whole point of the game is like, it's like puzzle solving, but like by modifying DNA strands. And I think he's got like another one that's like chemistry based, but it's like fantasy chemistry, so it's like doesn't use like any of the same materials that like we actually have in real life. Like, yeah, Zachtronics is a man that makes me scared. Carson probably like his games. Smokey's really have to get you to cake, right? Good game. Maybe that was the problem, says Lala. Maybe I was spamming it too much and he got mad. That could be true. Just a second. Alright. Well, unfortunately, that is all the time we've got for tonight. But I think we got a good taste of the game. We'll definitely come back to this when the next version of the demo comes out and see if maybe I have a better chance of surviving once baby mode is enabled. But it is pretty cool. I like it a lot. I like the soundscaping is really good. Like, super solid. Like, it plays pretty well. We had a couple of random bugs, but again, it's a demo, so like you kind of just expect that. I'd say it was like 98% consistent though. Just a couple of random flubs. And then yeah, everything's pretty fun. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. Thanks so much, Gray, and everyone. Yeah, and third shift, thanks for stopping in to hang out and like answer questions and explain how the game works. Like, I super appreciate that, honestly. It was very cool of you to hang out for a couple hours. I hope you got some good notes on things that need to be adjusted. And I'll also... There's a send feedback to dev button here. And I will fill that out possibly right after the stream. I might have to fill that out tomorrow. I need to go to bed soon. I have to get up at like 5 in the morning, so I need to go to bed soon. But this is fun. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Let's see here. Really, really appreciate all your feedback. Can't wait to show you more and to polish everything. So it's a good stream. Have a good one all. Thanks at Third Shift. Yeah. And thanks everyone for coming to hang out. Thanks to Yamazi and Carson for making it in at the last second to hang out for a sec. It's a really fun, great, awesome stream. We'll definitely be back for more. No, I mean, feel free to come by whenever you want. And like, again, I really appreciate you really showed up more than you needed to. Like, it was very cool of you to come on in and to hang out. So big appreciation. I hope that everything goes well as far as the game and stuff. I hope you get it all finished up and have a fun time doing it. I think this is a nice, solid little thing so far. I'm definitely excited to see how the rest of it comes together. And let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. It looks like everybody gets to live another night. Everybody trusted me with a building full of drugs, and as we just barely watched, that was a good idea. So good job, everybody. Appreciate you for voting in the poll. And I think our next game we'll be playing, as far as like long series, I think we will go back to Silent Hill 4. I was debating about it, but I kind of just like want to finish off the Silent Hill games. And then we'll look into maybe going like to Dead Space or Alan Wake or something after that. I'll need to see what kind of survival horror games are that people like. And yeah, I think that's it for tonight. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I guess I don't know, Lunar, if you're still here, but big thanks to Lunar for the donation earlier. That was super cool of you. Like honestly, big appreciation for that. I will definitely be buying a lab coat, I guess. Third Shift said, when's the next stream? Yeah, I was thinking finishing off SH would be good. Yeah, Lala's been guilt tripping me. But also I do wanna finish the series, so I don't wanna Lol, you're not like manipulating me, but so next stream is gonna be on Friday on Twitch. Basically the way I do things on this channel is I play all my horror games on YouTube, and all of my not horror games I play over on Twitch, because Twitch doesn't care what you do. YouTube cares. YouTube hates it when you do different things. YouTube is a cruel mistress. But my next stream will be Friday on Twitch. I've been playing an RPG called Rogue Galaxy with my friend Smo. He's been playing and I've been heckling him essentially. I'm actually making his life harder. It's been great for me. And then yeah, my next horror game stream will be on Sunday. It'll probably be Silent Hill 4. Thanks, Lala, for saying that way quicker than I explained. But anyway, yeah, thanks for hanging out, Third Shift. And again, all the best with your project here. I think you've got a really solid start. I think this could be a really, really cool little thing. So this was fun. And I hope everyone else had fun watching me play the same 6 hours of the game over and over, or just 6 minutes of the game. I don't know. But anyway, hope everybody has a good night. We will see you next time. Because I have a horror stream. I'll be creating panels. Oh no, Carson, wait. That actually... I mean, if you actually wanted to horrify all your students, you should absolutely live stream that on Twitch so they can get your super harsh feedback live in person. Be kind of funny. But anyway, bye everybody. We'll see you later. Good luck. Good night. Bye.